That's how you do it. Mixing up the yolk. What is up, guys? It's Vlad from Bigger Belly Boys. Today we are reviewing Pomegranate in North Park, San Diego, a Russian Georgian restaurant. Don't really see many of these type of restaurants in any city. Let's jump into it and break it down. First dish was the beet salad. It was a combo of pickled beets and beets and aioli. It was okay, not as much flavor as I remembered it having, but it was still a nice way to start off the meal. Next up, we had the borscht. This was so good. They struck the perfect balance of sweet and savory. It had potatoes, it had cabbage, it had beets, it had beef. Just so delicious, really just warms the soul. The star of the show, the khachapuri. It's the cheese boat. It's got the egg in it. You can see the show, the waiter coming tableside and mixing all that together. The bread was so crunchy yet airy. It was fluffy. The cheese was so tangy. It was kind of like halloumi. And then the egg in there made it just so creamy. Then we had the golubtsi. That was the beef and pork wrapped in cabbage with a creamy tomato sauce. The beef, the pork was tender, and the cabbage added a really nice texture to it, which I really enjoyed. And then we had the lamb shashlik. It was tender. It was a little smoky. It had that char flavor because of the way they grilled it. And it was just so fun eating right off the bone. It tasted amazing. And to cap everything off, we had a nice little dessert with the medovik, which is their honey cake, which comes with ice cream and a pomegranate molasses. I didn't think it was gonna work, but it really added like a nice contrast between all the other flavors, and it worked beautifully. The ambiance, you'll notice that there's a bunch of writing on the wall, there's drawings, there's a bunch of knickknacks, there's paintings, a really unique place, and a perfect date spot. 9.4 out of 10. The service, food comes out really quickly. The service was fantastic. The hostess was able to seat us pretty quickly on such a busy night. Sometimes you are waiting a little bit before ordering a second time or a third time. So the service, 8.1 out of 10. And then finally, of course, any restaurant, you got to rate the food. That was an 8.9 out of 10. Overall rating, 8.8 Bigger Bellies.